What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's D. About to react to this vid by Lovely T TV. It's titled Monique Says F Her Son on Stage. Why am I not surprised? And Nicki Minaj wants Katt Williams on her Pink Friday 2 tour. Okay, let's get all of these details. Let's watch.
Week is trending, and I have to go back and watch those 2 DL Hughley videos because he be spitting some truth. Like, every time I go back and watch something, I make...
Y'all can check out her original video, link down below, but she just played 2 clips of DL Hughley talking about Monique and how her kids don't fuck with her like that. I already reacted to those clips. I reacted to the whole video about her beef with DL Hughley, so that's why I skipped that part.
But it tied into what's going on. And he made a really crazy point when he said, you need to treat my daughters how you treat your own, children. Treating them like they're invisible, like you have nothing to do with them. Just treat them like they're estranged. And that's exactly what we're seeing going on with Monique. Well, if you guys do not know, once again, she's trending because this weekend she went on stage and she went in on Shanell, her son. So basically what happened is that, some elder stopped her and, wanted to give her some advice as far as, parenting, because the elder had saw Shanell on TikTok talking about Monique. And she says, I want to tell you something, fuck that nigga. And then she just goes on to go off and, all types of stuff. So I want y'all to go ahead and watch this video really quick.
I apologize if I've done something wrong, but I ain't no bitch that's gonna back up from a motherfucking problem. I'm gonna walk straight to that motherfucker and I'm gonna deal with that shit. So today I'm coming to the airport at Newark, New Jersey. It's the realest niggas I've ever met from Newark, New Jersey. I'm coming to that motherfucking airport and I done just seen this motherfucking TikTok of my goddamn son. Had I known that nigga was gonna do a TikTok the day I brought him home, I'm gonna let y'all take that one.
Wow, that is so fucked up.
And when you see your child that you fucked for, I fucked for that nigga, not another bitch, it was me. And you see your motherfucking child go on a goddamn internet and tell people all the fuck that you're not. And you just supposed to take that shit in stride. And I'm taking that shit in stride. And I'm walking through the motherfucking Newark airport and this elderly woman comes up to me. She said, Monique. I said, ma'am. Because I'm a respectful bitch, baby. I'm a respect this bitch, she know. She said, let me talk to you for a minute. So I had prepared myself for this old woman to tell me how fucked up I was. I prepared myself to be respectful, but to check a bitch if I had to. I prepared myself to listen. She said, listen, my grandbaby called me and told me to watch this goddamn TikTok of your son. And I watched that shit. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I want to tell you something. I said, ma'am. She said, fuck that nigga. I said,
This is so embarrassing.
People tell you fuck that nigga, you ain't fuck that nigga. She said you been taking care of that nigga all his motherfucking life. She said, Monique, I'm 80 years old and I got a son 60 years old. And every time that nigga don't get what he want, he still tell me how fucked up I was when he was 10 years old. Fuck that nigga.
This tells me everything.
Fuck that kids, bitch.
Girl, shut the hell up. Y'all are so stupid.
When I was a younger woman, Monique, I had to work too, goddammit. She said that this is Black History Month, and I had to do a job that don't nobody talk about. When they was out there in that civil rights march fighting and shit, I had a job to do. She said I was one of the hoes of the civil rights movement. I said, bitch, I'm not playing with you. She said somebody had to keep them niggas trained.
All right, y'all just heard what Monique said.
And this is who y'all was caping for. When I reacted to, the situation with her exposing, DL Hughley, exposing Tyler Perry, blah, blah, blah. She exposed all these people. And I even said in that video, there may be some validity to what she's saying. Maybe they did indeed do her wrong. But I said, I don't like this woman. She does not seem like a good person. She always want to play like she's the victim. I don't fuck with her. And I got a lot of backlash. People were even DMing me, oh, you don't even stick up for your people and money. This the person y'all was caping for? Huh?
She said, fuck them kids, honey. You know, there's a lot of that going on social media. A lot of people, you know, seem to hate children. I don't care if it's little children or grown folks. But Monique went off and, you know, a lot of people are saying, hey, it's comedy. Y'all are being too sensitive. But a lot of people are really upset about it. They're not feeling Monique in the way she's talking about her son. And even when Shanell Jackson heard about this.
It's comedy. It ain't fucking just comedy. This nigga is going through it. He's had a really bad relationship with his mom. He was reaching out.
Social media.
A cry for help. And this is what she does. Go on stage and say, fuck that nigga.
And he said the following.
Be gone, Satan!
I wouldn't even respond.
I rebuke thee in the name of Black Jesus.
He said, dang, mama, I still love you, though. Laughter will get me through. All right, see, I just heard what Shanell had to say about the situation. So like I said, social media has been lighting her ass up. I'm going to read to you guys some of these comments. Somebody here says Monique went from having the world on her side to a villain in less than a week, and it's her own damn fault. Somebody else says Monique will never get accountability that's owed to her from what went down in her career until she accepts accountability and does the work to mend things with her son. Saying F him is wild to me. Kids don't choose to be here, and parents need to mend these bonds actively. Another person said Monique's bit wasn't funny and validated all that Shanell said. More than anything, I hope he's got good people around him. I can't imagine what it feels like to tell your truth and your parent weaponizes their fan base and says F you and jokingly imitates that she should have aborted you.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
fucked
else
up.
says this is disgusting and don't give me that it's comedy.
Yeah, fuck out of here. No, in a case like this, it's not just comedy. That's definitely what she implied. Like, oh, if I would have knew he was going to make this TikTok, then I would. That's so disgusting, bro.
She really feels and validates. To me, that son wasn't lying, and for them to be laughing and agreeing with her is some sick shit. Monique, you are the problem. Somebody else said Monique just triggered the fuck out of me because even if we were thinking it, why would you say that out loud about your son for laughs? So as you guys can see, a lot of people were really disturbed by what Monique had to say. They were not here for it at all. So now in other comedy news,
especially
the
when
man
he's
that
dealing
keeps
with
on
real
giving,
pain,
who is Katt Williams, if you guys don't know,
bro.
Him and Nicki Minaj were trending today, and they were trending because Nicki Minaj wants Katt Williams to join her Pink Friday 2 tour. So she took to social media to ask, you know, people, can they talk to him?
I don't want to laugh at a at a concert. I don't. I want to turn up and sing songs. I think that's an odd person to add to a concert, personally. But do what you want.
She really wants him to be on the Pink Friday 2 Gag City tour. So I want y'all to go ahead and watch this.
Oh, here's what I did want to ask you guys. Outside of hairstylists, I want to know. Now, I know that this is the busiest man in show business, okay? I know that he's rich, and I know that, you know, he's the funniest man in showbiz. Can y'all hit up Katt Williams and ask him what would be his price to hi, Haiti, how are you? To be a part of the Pink Friday 2 Gag City tour.
So quite a few people were not feeling Nicki Minaj asking Katt Williams to go on tour. So somebody says, girl, them tickets ain't selling. Another person says, laugh my ass off. Monica, Nicki, and Katt. Shit, what's next? LeBron James? Somebody else says, who in New York speaks like this? It just seems so forced and nasally on purpose.
Damn.
I'm from the South. Can somebody please explain? Because I've never heard a New York dialect like hers. Somebody else says Nicki should be at a level in her career where she doesn't have the low-key clout chase. It's weird. Somebody else says adding a comedian to a music tour is strange.
I agree.
Another person says at this point just cancel the tour. It's not selling. Somebody else says all that time she said on the internet arguing with people and your tour not together is ridiculous.
I thought people were saying that she sold out or something. I don't know how true it is, child.
Then somebody else says, Little Kim had him on the Naked Truth and All. Dang, Little Kim is still the blueprint. Somebody else says, Monica and Katt, what kind of circus is this? Somebody else says, why not ask him directly? All of this is for clout. Somebody else says, sounds opportunist. You wouldn't ask him to do that if he ain't go viral, LOL. So that is what's currently going on in the comedy world. Once again, you know, a lot of drama is still popping up. And Nicki wants Katt Williams on her tour. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping.
I said this recently in a video when the whole Meg and Nicki situation was going on. I was like, she might have just reignited another Nicki hate train because that's what it's looking like. Based on these comments, people ain't fucking with her after what occurred between her and Meg. I don't know why she did that, because they just talking shit at this point, just being rude for no reason. So, there's that. But I mean, I do agree that it is strange, because again, when I'm going to a concert, I don't want to hear comedy. I've never in my life gone to a concert. I've been to several, and there was a comedian there. I just think that's a very odd addition to the show. Like, what? I don't understand it. As far as the whole Monique situation, again, it's a very sad situation. I really hope her son finds peace, because it has to be a fucked up feeling to know that your mom don't give a fuck about you, and she is publicly letting the world know that she don't give a fuck about you, and she wishes that she aborted you. Like, what? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!